Okay, so I think it's time to talk about how I got sued for everything.
So, I am currently documenting trying to build my tea company Beleaf into a $1 million business. And I have started a few businesses in the past. Some that did well, and some that, well, failed. And tomorrow I am running the Berlin Marathon, so today I figured was the perfect opportunity to explore this city, find a cafe to work, and share the story of how my last business got sued. Oh, I don't want to get up. Oh. So, since I saw you guys yesterday, I have not moved an inch. Just took a quick 2-hour power nap, now feeling a little bit rejuvenated, or hopefully I will be shortly. So the plan today is to get my bib for the marathon tomorrow, also do a shakeout run, and go see what else this city has to offer. Also, I am out here thanks to Adidas, who was kind enough to put me up here at the Soho House Berlin Hotel, but also hooked me up with their new Adi Zero Pro 4 shoe. These things aren't out until like next year. Very excited to try these things out. Thank you.
So guys, slight problem. We're going to the expo to get my bib, in which I realized I forgot my passport, ID, my wallet, all at home. So fingers crossed that it's good with just a photo. Oh man, off to a rough start this morning.
All right, so we made it to the Zentral Flugfluff.
Guys, we got it. And they got the Adidas logo on there. And my name. So got the bib, and now the day before a marathon, I'm supposed to do a thing called a shakeout. So right now, I am doing a shakeout run with the Adidas Run Club to the Adidas store. You guys want to say hi to my boss? Mackenzie does PR for Adidas. She also told me that I'm one of the very few people to have these new Adidas Adi Pro 04, Adi Pro 4, Adidas Pro 4 shoes, besides the professional Adidas runners. So hopefully these make me run faster tomorrow. So I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
It's all good, it's all good. Even through the highs and the lows, yeah, you know it's all good, it's all good. And we gon' make it, I know, cause you know it's all good.
Just made it back from the shakeout run, and now the plan is to waste zero time and not shower and get out there and explore this city. I do have to get some work done, and then we have to be back here at the hotel for a 4:30 dinner with the Adidas team, since for this marathon tomorrow, need to be well fed and then well rested with an early night. So let's waste no more time. Maybe put on some deodorant first and then go explore Berlin. Definitely put deodorant on. Found some wheels, now heading to a cafe. Guys, check out this cafe I just found by my hotel. So I just found the Einstein Cafe. I know Einstein was from Germany, so we're gonna go with this is where he worked on the theory of relativity, and also now where Brett Conti worked on Beleaf tea. So today's objective is nothing too sexy. I'm honestly just trying to lock in insurance, since starting a tea business, that's pretty important to have. Did just get the LLC locked in, so now this is that next step in turning this into a legit business. So probably gonna spend about an hour here and then get out there. Literally 2 seconds after shooting that, it now just started to downpour. Oh boy, that's great. Jesus. Okay, so I found the spots to get a little bit more work done while the rain is still coming down, but I wanted to talk about another thing that I have been so excited to do with Beleaf. So with my years of experience in storytelling and creating content, I felt as if Beleaf could be the best at paid ads on social media and creating the coolest content out of any other tea company. And if you are a content creator or someone who has their own business and doing paid ads with videos, then I wanted to tell you about Storyblocks. I've been a paying customer of Storyblocks for years, and it is something that is a must if you are a content creator or doing ads for your own business. Storyblocks offers unlimited downloads of high quality media for one predictable subscription cost. So you can say goodbye to expensive pay-per-clip pricing. I have been a paying customer of Storyblocks for years, since there's so many times I need an extra drone shot I forgot to shoot, or random B-roll clips like a guy counting money. To get started with unlimited stock media downloads for one set price, you can go to storyblocks.com/BrettConti or go to the link in the description down below. Okay, so I got what I needed to done, and now the sun came out, the church bells are ringing. What a beautiful day in Berlin. So something that I really wanted to see while I was out here in Berlin was the Berlin Wall. Since, don't get me wrong, I do love doing fun activities while I am traveling, but I do think it is more important to learn about the country's history, even if it is a dark one. I credit a lot of the man that I am today thanks to travel. Since after getting to go to over 75 countries now, I think it's given me a lot more empathy and just an overall better understanding of the world. Okay, so I think it's time to talk about how I got sued for everything. So I'm approximately 5 minutes before this early dinner starts, so let's tell this story quick. So actually the reason why I thought of this story was because last time I was in Germany, I got the email that was me finding out that I was being sued. And ironically, it was almost 9 years to the date. But first, quick backstory. So I used to have a clothing and skateboard company that I started out of my dorm room, and I eventually got it into a big chain retailer called Zumiez. This was like my big break. I got it into dozens of their stores, and the line was doing really well. And the design that was doing well was actually a design called the Fortune Herring shirt. And it's the first line that we get into Zumiez, and it's doing super well. So they order more, and I reinvest all the money I just made from that first Zumiez order back into ordering this line. Now, the problem here was that the line was kind of an illegal line. I just didn't know it. So the line was called Fortune Herring. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Keith Haring was a famous artist, and I've always been a huge fan of his art. But at the time, I was 21 or 22 and just so naive. I was young and an idiot and had no idea that you couldn't use someone else's name and likeness and inspiration of their artwork with your own brand. So after I spent all of the company's money, which was all of my money, on this new line to reorder and sell to Zumiez, I get a cease and desist and them wanting all of the money from the collection, and also to burn all of the current inventory. And I just vividly remember seeing that email and freaking out. Since at this time, I didn't have a lawyer, I didn't even have an LLC. I was running the company out of my mom's garage. So what I did, I don't know if this was smart or stupid, but it kind of worked and helped me out. So what I did was respond myself, which the first rule to getting a letter from a lawyer is to have your lawyer respond. I didn't know that. I also couldn't afford a lawyer. So I literally responded saying exactly that, how I couldn't afford a lawyer and that I was running this company out of my mom's garage. Thankfully, the lawyers for the Keith Haring Foundation did go fairly lightly on me. They definitely could have got me in a lot more trouble, in which I did deserve. But all said and done, I lost about $10,000, but did get a very valuable lesson in return. Also, that $10,000 was literally everything, if not more, than I had. I definitely was in a little bit of business credit card debt, since I was expecting to get paid for that merchandise. So to anyone starting a business, my best piece of advice is to first off, get an LLC. Protect yourself, protect any assets if you have any, and also just try not to use people's artwork illegally. Live and you learn though. All right, we gotta go to dinner. Also, don't tell the Adidas people this, but I still haven't showered.
It's no New York pizza, but it'll do. I'm not sure if this is gonna hurt me or help me for tomorrow, but it looks pretty darn good for now.
But then you get some people who like have disordered eating.
So I totally forgot that for the race tomorrow, I need to get some warm clothes that I can then dispose of before the starting line. So I have my friend here, Vanessa, who is from here in Berlin. We're going to a store that they named after me to get her sweater, the New Yorker.
So successfully got a sweater for tomorrow, successfully got a shower in, and now I am having my second dinner for the night. Since tomorrow I am going to be running off nearly 30,000 calories, so I'm going to take all of the carbs I can get. And also since Adidas is paying for my room service. But man, what a day. I am starting to feel delusional from barely any sleep, running around all day, working on Beleaf, working on trying to get these videos done, and then having to run a marathon tomorrow. Not gonna lie, even though I am feeling delusional, I still feel so alive. I feel like this is all I've ever wanted in my life, is to live a life so filled. So taking advantage of these opportunities and moments I get and just trying to make the most of it. So I am going to finish up here, and I will see you guys tomorrow from the Berlin Marathon. Also, this pasta is really good. I might have to run this back and get another one, especially since Adidas is paying.